never get sick of that shit, do you?
No, that was awesome, man. So we're just flowing into the Mighty Tararuas. This is an old haunt of mine. About 30 years ago I used to run around in here, so yeah, it's interesting to be back. And yeah, we're not far in actually. Sayer's Hut, for those that know it, it's not far in, but we couldn't get any further due to the clag. We've been waiting all day for our window to fly. So yeah, we're now here. I think it's going to be a hut day today and tomorrow. But yeah, here we go, good old Sayer's Hut. There you go, hasn't changed much.
Here's your bullet hole cane.
No.
Where is
There's
it?
an old story there. It wasn't the floor there though, eh? The floor wasn't in there, I don't remember that. I remember a dirt floor.
I thought that was
Oh,
awesome.
might have been. Anyway. Pretty cool, man. It's awesome to be back and see the hut. It's much the same as when we left it 30 years ago. So Steve and I spent many weekends in here learning to hunt and shooting our first few deer up behind the back here. The original one was built in 1907 by the Sayer family. It's the first known hut in the Tararuas. This used to be Les Hooper's bunk. It was closed there and he'd sleep under there, eh?
Yep.
For those who knew Les, he was in his late 60s when I knew him. He'd come in here and he'd check the rain gauge every week or every couple of weeks. And not much has changed, but there used to be a stag's head up there. Even these old pictures are still the same when I was a lad. Firewood mission and then settle in for the night. There hasn't been much left for us, so give a scout. Is that dead? Dead? Oh, there's something growing out of that. This one here looks like it's dead, eh? What do you think? The trick is if you find a dead tree standing, there's a good chance it'll be dry, so I'll chop this one, eh? I think, yeah. 30 bucks on trading. We won't be short of any hand saws here. Just take your pick. Bloody hell.
It's quite different firebox, that, eh?
Yeah. There's saws everywhere. No excuses for not cutting wood. Oh look, here's another collection. Should be an ad for that tobacco. Oh, even little hand shears if you want. Jeez, do some pruning. Master firelighter here. Nothing like a good whiskey to bring into the hills.
Filming it. Drink the bloody thing, for Christ's sake. Cheers, my man. Awesome. Good to be back in here.
Oh yeah. Rice is done. You got your mince.
Mince is done.
Mince is done.
Night one.
Bit worried. It's our first night. I've drunken nearly half my ration of whiskey on the first night. The fire's gone out.
But we're still staring at it.
We're drinking our ration of piss, letting the fire go out, leaving the door open, yet we're still happy with it.
No.
Jeez.
That's what life's about.
It's Tararuas for you, eh?
Yep.
Good old Tararuas, man.
He
It was a miserable, windy day, but I can't stay in the hut and not go out for a quick look. There's a couple of clearings out here, and here comes the dog. Come on, Toby. Toby, come. Even Toby didn't want to get out of the hut. It's blowing and raining. But we'll go and have a look. A couple of little spots quickly before breakfast. The weather is just shite. I can't imagine any deer out there today, but you just never know. What do you think, Toby? Hey, you go and bugger this. His raincoat keeps falling off, so stuck it in my bag. He's without a raincoat now. Head back to the hut. I think it's a bit of a bread making day today. Not much. I'll be out and about in that wind, wouldn't think.
Down after us up and left over. It really pissed down.
Did it? Yeah. Oh, it was wet. Yeah. How's my breakfast?
Any sign? It's cooking. It's cooking.
Pour that into there. So we're going to make some camp bread. The rain? Yeah, I think so.
Lid on?
Yeah, put the lid on. We leave that for about 20 minutes for it to rise. Actually, I'll leave the lid off so we can do a time lapse of it rising. How about that?
Ah, that's bloody good.
How about that?
Well done. That is.
It's not boring to watch, is it?
No, no.
You
Pretty much the same as watching paint dry, actually. So.
You either stand here, look out the windows, look at the dogs, or watch
alcohol.
the bread rise. Or drink alcohol, that's another option.
I think that's going to be the next option.
10 o'clock in the morning, not too bad to start getting into it, is it? And put most of the ash on the top as opposed to underneath. Sweet as, and leave that for about an hour. Here we go. Oh, what's it going to be like in there, boy? What do you think, Trig?
Smells right for Triggy riggers.
Smells that? Smells
I
good?
can smell it.
Alright.
Woo!
Bad.
Not bad. Gold star, Kane, gold star, pal. Oh, perfection, Kane.
Look at that.
You're happy with that, aren't you?
Yeah, it's good. A little bit done, but otherwise pretty good.
That means there's awesome crust on it.
Yeah, it'll be nice and crusty. Oh, steamy, steamy. Nice. Good rainy day job. Oh.
You're filming butter melting now.
The time lapse of the butter melting. Yeah, we could do. That's a good idea. Yeah, yeah. Pretty crunchy.
My teeth just broke.
So there you go. That's past what, a couple of hours. Now what are we going to do for the rest of the day?
Eat it.
Take a couple of hours to eat it.
Still a bit hot.
Just come down to check the river levels. Pretty swollen. Dog's enjoying a bit of a run around. Getting cabin fever, eh? So in the early days, Sayer's hut used to be down on this flat here where we landed the chopper when we came in way back in the early 1900s, and it was all farmed. They drove cattle in here. I don't know where they came in with the cattle, but I think it was over one of these passes over to the Mungatreri or up the Totara Creek area. Correct me if I'm wrong, somebody might know. But yeah, this was all grazed. All Totara Flats was all grazed in the summer, I think, and then they moved the stock out in the winter. Got a photo of Sayer's hut in the 1930s. This shows hunters with a few stags and what have you. Well, it's 3:30 in the afternoon, and it hasn't stopped raining and blowing all day, but both Stephen and I got a bit of cabin fever, so Steve's hunted off up this way, and I'm going to go back down to where I did this morning and wait there for a bit, maybe till dark, see if I can handle that. Yeah, where's my dog? Here he is. Good boy, come on. So your fingers crossed. We fluke one. I was just looking at this sign, this crocodile sign. I remember that there as a young fella too. Northern Territories. So yeah, fingers crossed we fluke one in this weather. That'll be quite something, but yeah, just need to get out of the hut. Go for a walk. We'll sit and watch this other side until dark, unless I get blown away. It's either this or you sit in a hut, really, isn't it? It is miserable. 341. It's a long shot, really. To give a lot of wind, far out. It's just crazy weather, isn't it? So awesome to be back in Totara Flats after 30 years. Even if it is miserable, wet and windy, it's just so nice just sitting here and soaking up all the environment. Oh, the tripod's got blown over. Yeah, it's just incredible. Pretty awesome just to be sitting here. This is so grateful to have the opportunity to just come and be. And sit here and just soak it all in. Well, it might be wet and miserable and windy, but we've got the good gear on, and I'm still actually very warm and dry. So yeah, just sitting here watching Totara Flats like this is just awesome. Yeah, I haven't been here for 30 years, and yeah, not much has changed. Maybe a little bit more growth on the flats, but not much. The hut's gone. There was a hut straight across here. Totara Flats hut, they've moved that up there from what JD was saying. Well, we saw it when we flew in, but yeah, not much has changed really. Pretty cool. I've got to show you this. I've been sitting on this. It's a bit of bed mat. I've been sitting on that the whole time, and man, it makes a big difference just to the warmth and comfort when you're sitting here for an hour or so. There's a little compartment in my bag here that it just slides into. Most backpacks have got them, and it just slides in there. Keeps your bum warm. What do you reckon, Toby? Go for a walk? Go for a walk up to Clover Flats? Don't ever remember having to get down here with a rope. up there, do you, Toby? And there's Totara Flats. We'll have a quick walk up there and then back. Hey, Toby. Hey? What do you reckon? There you go. Hey. There's some pig rooting here. Look at the size of that hole. A big hole. Oh, that was a nice wee walk to get out of the hut for a while, but nah, nothing. So I head back. Steve's got a nice leg of pork in the camp oven, so yeah, looking forward to that. There you go. Stephen's been slaving over the camp oven all day.
Look at that.
He wanted me to make sure we film his roast pork, roasted spuds, but I can't give him the credit for the gravy. Sorry. Hey, it looks good, eh, dog? Yeah. Back at the spot overlooking Totara Flats, but yeah, the wind's actually changed now. Instead of coming down the valley, it's going up the valley, so God only knows what that means as far as where my scent's going to go. But, yeah. Pretty miserable, isn't it, Toby, eh? Nah, it's just good. I don't blame any deer for not wanting to come out on this in this sort of conditions, but it's better than sitting in the hut. At least I feel like I've done something for the morning. Go back and have a brew, eh? I hear a jet boat coming up the river. Go and have a look. No, we missed him, but bit of excitement. We come running out, standing on the riverbank, wanting to wave to somebody. Here I'm coming back again. Woo! Bit of excitement for the day. Go boys. Well done. That's pretty cool. Always wanted to come up here in a jet boat. I had a little J20 which I got up to, what's the name of the Clements Creek, I think it is, which is sort of just at the beginning of the gorge down there. But poor little boat, fiberglass boat. We smashed it up a bit on the way home and had to do a few repairs, but yeah, cool to see that up this far. Well done, guys. The sun's trying to get through, but not having much luck at times. So we've got beef cheeks for dinner tonight. We'll show you how we're going to put that together. Stock, and a cup of red wine. Yes. One. 3. Cheeky motherfucker. Good tension mix, yes. Not too much though. Spoils the broth. Yeah. Leave that till dinner time now.
We'll just finish off this bottle of wine.
Then go for a hunt.
Then go for a hunt.
Sweet. go back to the hut?
Yeah. Oh, Grundy's hunting safaris. Oh, don't take Grundy out here. Oh, my hands are
Don't you love it? Bring back memories.
Oh, yeah, I'll give it a space.
That's why we haven't been back for 30 years. The things you do, eh? So we've left the comfort of the hut to get out and go for a bit of a recce up to the new Totara Flats hut. And because the river's up, it's making it bloody hard to get around the bottom just past Clover Flats, but it is just shite. Got our beef cheeks in the camp oven, and so yeah, we've just left them there. We have a nice feed when we get back home. You right there, dogs? Come on. Good boy, good boy. Come on. Good boy, get up there. Get up. Just found a little game trail up out of the river here. And we might be able to sidle along. Looks a little bit easier actually, so we'll just sidle along here instead. That's a bit easier, isn't it? Next thing will be is can we cross Totara Creek? Should be able to. Oh yeah. Piece of piss. Good old Tararuas, eh? It rains sideways.
Jesus, it's a lodge.
Wow, pretty fancy, isn't it? Step up from Sayer's hut. Shame they had to take the old Totara Flats hut down, eh? Somewhere around here was the old Totara Flats hut, an old slab hut, and they must have pulled it down because it must have been getting a bit dangerous, but it was just all slabbed and adzed, very drafty, quite a lot of character. It's a shame they had to pull it down. Oh yeah, come in dogs, make yourself at home. So we're just heading up the Neil Forks track. I'm going to head up there for a bit and then just look at sidling around above the wahine there and just suss it out for a possible hunt tomorrow. Tomorrow, fingers crossed, the weather will break. The forecast was for it to break a few days ago, but it's not really following the forecast at the moment. So anyway, we'll go and have a look. Good to get out of the huts. Stretch your legs.
It's steep.
Right there, young fella.
Jesus.
You alright?
My heartbeat got up to 165 beats.
Oh shit, that sounds pretty high. Well, not at 165. So we're just over 300 metres altitude here. looking for somewhere to sidle around into the wahine, above the wahine. So looks like it's opening up above us here. So could be in for a spot.
Steve's turned back. He was worried that his heart was going to explode.
So you could be in for a lookout spot, look out over some of these clearings. And the weather's just shite. I don't think anything will be out today, but like I said, maybe tomorrow if the weather clears. This is our last full day tomorrow. Yeah, this is, I thought, it's a decent animal track here, sidling around into those faces. It's always the case once you get high enough, you can pick up these trails. Giggy shit. What are we gonna see? Sweet f*** Still can't see f*** all. Yeah, it does look pretty cool though, eh? Look at that grass across there, man. Yeah, better start heading back, eh? Well, it was good to get out of the hut, go for a bit of a wander, albeit it was pretty damp and windy. But yeah, we got to check out the new Totara Flats hut. Had a look upstream, tried to find a lookout into the wahine, but yeah, spend a bit more time to do that, I think. Might head up there tomorrow, but now heading back to the hut and yeah, looking forward to beef cheeks for dinner. So that'll be bloody good. It's been a good day out. Stretch the legs, let the dogs go for a walk, and yeah, just get out of the hut. Be bloody good. Hey dog.
Big reveal. How long's it been in there?
Oh. Oh.
Well done. It'll be alright. Smells good.
Yep.
Smells bloody good. We'll take those cheeks out, mealy up all the rest of it. Maybe add a bit more water and then that's the gravy.
Yep, she's tender. That's good.
Oh, it's tender, eh?
Yeah.
Very romantic.
This ain't Brokeback Mountain,
No,
pal.
it's bloody not.
I was going to have a sleep in this morning, but it's not a breath of wind. The birds are singing, so I'm going to go and have a quick look at the Totara Flats. Still in my hut socks. But yeah, I'll have a quick look, then come back, have some brekkie, and make a plan for the day. So yeah, fingers crossed there's a deer on it this time. Man, beautiful morning though. Absolutely stunning. Deer sighted straight away. 332. So I've got 2 deer over here. As soon as I pop down. Bugger. Bugger. Oh yeah, right to the left. Just right to the left. Oh, I can through there. Shit. Oh yeah, now that's better. It's a stag. Oh, nice. Nice. So this bloody focusing is wrong. He goes. He's a stag here. Oh, a stag. Two of them. Two stags. Will do. Oh, look at all the deer there. Stay. Nice. Yeah, just got here. As soon as I got here, spotted them on the other side. 300 odd yards though, but no wind. Sweet. Steve will be gutted, he's still in bed. Well, that's my mission today. Right, going over here. Hey Steve, you got your ears on, big boy? We've got a busy morning ahead of us, meat collection.
Roger, what'd you get?
Two stags. Well, one definite, I can see one down, and the other one ran into the bush. So there was about, I don't know, five of them right next to the old Totara Flats hut. 330 odd yard shot.
Fucking beauty!
Boy. So yeah, get those eggs cranking, man. I'm going to be bloody starving and need a feed. Cool. All that bad weather and shit. And I came out here every morning and every evening. Nothing, which is understandable with the horizontal rain going that way. But yeah, first clear morning, they were into it. Hey, Trig. Hey, boy.
Bloody beauty.
Yep. What are you doing?
Cooking new eggs.
Before that?
Oh, we're making cups of coffee.
Good on ya. Somebody's got to look after the fort.
Someone's got to be the bitch.
Well done.
5 men.
Yeah, there's about 5, yeah. Yep. We'll send the drone up and go and have a look. And yes, I do have a concession, a recreational concession to fly the drone in the Tararuas, just in case you're wondering. Whoa, it's disconnected. Here. Should reconnect. It's under some, no signal. Oh, we got it back again. Trying to get to a spot where I can get a better line of sight to keep the signal going. The trees get in the way. Makes it hard. Remember, I used to have a potato garden down here. I planted a heap of potatoes, so when I came in, I didn't have to carry potatoes, but I got eaten by pigs pretty quick. That's better. When you do that before. There you go. One little staggy. Nice. What is he? 1, 2. There's like a little 6. That's cool. What an awesome place, man. Deer that I shot and we saw with the drones just up there. So we're just going to do a bit of a loop around and see how good these guys are at winding, and maybe find the other one that ran into the bush. Toby's just winded that one. We're just downwind from the dead one in the grass. Good boy, good boy. No, there's a deer there, hey, you can smell it. You can smell it. Alright, for blood. Second one. Oh, he's smelly, alright. Good boy. Good boy. Awesome, man. Bloody stoked. Bloody stoked. Early bird.
Catches the worm.
Good boy. Oh, genuinely stoked with that. 30 years, eh? Come back into Totara Flats. It's actually the first deer I've ever shot on the flats. The old sawn-off 303 could only shoot about 50 yards. I didn't even own a pair of binoculars, couldn't afford those, so it was just bush stalking. That's all we did. Bush stalked. We did alright though, but yeah, it's awesome. Finally shoot one on Totara Flats.
Awesome, well done, Kane. Gold star.
And a smiley face. Oh, good shit. Trig's not sure about it, eh?
No.
I want Toby to, yeah, we've got to find the other one now.
Yeah.
Good boy, good boy. Come on, good boy, good boy. Come on, puppy. Come on, pup. Good boy. Come on, Steve. Come on, you can do it.
Give me a lift.
No sign of blood though. tree. There's fresh ad's pig sign too, that's really fresh. All the rain we had last night, what have you, so dogs could be bloody onto pig or anything. Hey. Bugger. Been looking for about an hour now. So much pig sign and you know, with those other deer, just don't know if the dogs are tracking the one I shot or who knows what they're tracking, but there's no blood from this one. I haven't seen any blood apart from that bit of blood that would have been from the one that we've already got. So yeah, not sure now, not sure what to do. What do you think, dogs? Steve's huffing and puffing down the bottom of the hill here somewhere. So, bugger. So yeah, we shot. Where did we shoot it? We shot it there, and it's now we're now here. Yeah, look at this. Look. Trophy potential around here, eh? Cool.
We found a Zantler.
Yeah, at least
Not a Zantler off, did
at
you?
least I found something. Oh, I'm gutted, but that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, eh? I'll deal to this one. You might have noticed my son Eden's not with me on this trip, which he's normally on all of our trips together, but he's at home being a first dad. I suppose that makes me a granddad, doesn't it? But yeah, always talked about Totara Flats, wanting to bring him in here, so maybe next time. Steve was second substitute. But
That's a cut.
there you go. Back legs, we'll salvage as much off the front legs as we can. The back stakes. Oh, bloody awesome. That's the animal all broken down. And about 36 years ago, when I was first in here with Steve, basically the deer was shot right at the old Totara Flats hut, which in those days we called it the new Totara Flats hut, but 36 years ago. Pretty cool.
And I haven't changed a bit. Still the
Still the what?
Slim Jim fitness guru.
With the fucking
Bullshitter that I always was.
with the GoPro sitting on your head. So that's bloody awesome. That is awesome. Pretty cool to see this. Little memorial for Les Hooper. Gone hunting. Good on you, buddy. Thanks for some of the stories in the hut over the years. We'll replace the stag's head at the end of the hut. Albeit it's a little 6, but we thought we'd donate it back to the hut. Keep Les happy. I know he enjoyed the old stag's head up here. There you go, Les. There's another stag's head back at the end of the hut. Not quite as big as the other one that used to be there, but oh well. We're
Ah,
getting
bloody
the
good.
beer again.
When he's not one to go on about it again. Yeah.
No. Bloody awesome trip. Great to be back in an old stomping ground. Check out some of the spots. We didn't get to see a lot of the areas we hunted due to the weather, but it was bloody good to be back in the old Tararuas and Totara Flats, checking out some of the old haunts. Awesome. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you on the next one. So we're going to make some camp bread, seeing as it's a bit of a hot day. So I've just warmed up my water to like blood temperature, and I'll add my yeast. Forgot to add my sugar. So we just leave that now for about 20 minutes in front of the fire there, keep it warm. So while my yeast is erupting, add sugar to the flour. I've got 2 cups of flour here. 1 dessert spoon of milk powder. Salt. Just mix that together. Well in the middle. So here you go. Here's my erupted yeast mixture. You see it's gone frothy, and pour that into there. So we're going to make some camp bread. The rain? Yeah, I think so. About 20 minutes for it to rise. Put the lid on that, and then make some room in the ash here. And put most of the ash on the top as opposed to underneath. Sweet as, and leave that for about an hour. Here we go. Oh, what's it going to be like in there, boy? What do you think, Trig?
Smells right for Triggy Riggins.
Smells that?
Ooh,
Smell
I can
good?
smell it.
Right.
Oh, perfection, Kane.
Look at that.
You're happy with that, aren't you?
Yeah, it's good. A little bit done, but otherwise pretty
That
good.
means there's awesome crust on it.
Yeah, it'll be nice and crusty. Oh, check out that.